Hey guys, what's up? Josh Centers here. Taking a little break from the Apple stuff. I love my Nintendo Switch. It's probably one of my favorite game consoles of all time already. And my favorite multiplayer game outside of Mario Kart, my favorite shooter on the console is Splatoon 2. It's fun. It's colorful. It's not violent. It's not stressful. And it's all the things that Call of Duty and some of these other games aren't. But and talk is already coming up about Splatoon 3 because the Splatfests are going to end soon here in just a few months. The new content's going to stop coming, and so people are going to start speculating about a third game. It's been a huge hit for Nintendo, so I'm sure we're getting a third game for this series. But if I'm going to buy this game, this hypothetical third Splatoon game, there's four things they have to fix. Four things that just drive me nuts and nearly just kill the game for me. And so hopefully somebody from Nintendo will hear about these and fix it. Okay, let's go. So the very first thing Nintendo should change if they make a Splatoon 3 is get rid of this crap. This little TV show they had before the game, it takes forever. How long? Let's look how long. And they just talk about this random crap. What is this bullshit? What is all this? I don't care. Look, you could have one screen that tells me this. I don't need to watch the entire TV show. This is just stupid. Let's be honest. This is a pretty casual shooting game. I want to put the card in, play it for 5, 10, minutes, maybe an hour or two. Maybe all night. I don't know. But either way, I don't want to spend all my time. Okay, this is actually a short one. But that's, so first things first, gotta deal with all that. My big problem with the motion controls in this game, and they actually work really well, and in general they work very well on the Switch. Here's the problem though, is if you're laying in bed, much as I often do because I'm lazy, I like to play my Switch at night, before I go to sleep, and the problem is, the motion controls only go back so far. So if you're reclined like this, okay, even when you reset, look, you're stuck like this unless you lean up, which just kills my back. I'm old, I'm cranky, my back hurts. I just want to be able to lay back and play my game. It does not work. I have to sit up or I have to turn motion controls off. And frankly, in this game, if you're turning off motion controls, you're at a disadvantage because, in full credit to Nintendo, this is one of the first console games I've played that has, and the Switch in general gets this credit. It gives you that real PC mouse kind of feel, that sort of accuracy, that sort of quickness that you just can't get with analog sticks. And so you're at a real disadvantage unless you play with motion controls. And the motion controls are worthless when you're laying in bed. And we know the Switch can do better because Doom, which they didn't have motion controls at first, but they added them later. Doom, no problem using the motion controls laying back in bed. And that's probably the best example because that's another first-person shooter where you're using this stuff all the time. The other game I can think of is Zelda Breath of the Wild. Not the best example because you only use motion controls when you're aiming your bow, but even then it works flawlessly when you're laying in bed. So, we know they can fix this. We know this can be fixed. Give us lazy gamers a break, huh? Now, the other problem I'll talk about, I don't have a great video to show for this, but, the other problem I will talk about here is the voice chat and the total lack thereof. One of the better things about Nintendo Switch Online is the voice chat's actually pretty good. I was very skeptical about using a smartphone app for voice chat, but I gotta say, all in all, I think it's worked out really well because it's kind of a kid filter and it's kind of a jerk filter. You have to set up this app and go to the trouble. You're not going to be quite as impulsive, and little kids aren't going to get in there as much. And it's actually been a pretty pleasant experience. It's been great in Mario Kart and even Mario Tennis Aces. But for Splatoon, you have to be friends with someone before you can do voice chat. It's kind of frustrating. This is a game where you really could use the coordination, especially like right here. We're waiting for players. We're waiting in a lobby. If all of us could talk to each other. In fact, let me just check. I'm gonna check on my phone right now. Yeah, see, no Nintendo Switch notification because the voice chat isn't there. And again, you know, this was something I was very skeptical about, but the voice chat app works great. Unfortunately, yeah, nothing in voice chat in the app. So sad. Now, the last thing I'll mention that I think Splatoon 3 really... Oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. That was a bad move. I'm not claiming to be a professional here, folks. Not going to claim that. The last thing Splatoon 3... For me to even consider purchasing Splatoon 3... and it nearly kept me from getting Splatoon 2. But something that really limits my enjoyment in this game is there's no split screen. There's no split screen. I love playing these games with my family. I love playing it with my kid. It's one of the best things about the Nintendo Switch. Well, one of the things I love about Switch that over even PlayStation, Xbox, all these things, lots of cooperative games. Lots of games you can play in the same room together, and it's just fun. It's a great way to bond as a family. And this is again, it's puzzling because this is something Nintendo is so good at. Nintendo is so good at this compared to other companies. Mario Kart's always a lot of fun at parties. Even my in-laws, who are by no means gamers, can play Mario Kart and enjoy it. My 5-year-old, we love playing tennis together. Great, same room family entertainment. And this would be a great one too. This would be a shooter that people could approach. It's not bloody, it's not gory, it's not overly technical. And the motion, that's another great thing about the motion controls. So I'm not just hating here, there's a lot of great, I love Splatoon, but the lack of being able to play this in bed really hurts my playability. The voice chat, it's not my biggest issue, but it kind of sucks. But yeah, the lack of split screen just totally kills it for me. And it's disappointing because this is stuff that Nintendo does so well. And no one else is doing this sort of thing. Anyway, if there's anyone from Nintendo... Wow, did we actually win? Alright, hey, great job rest of team. It wasn't my doing. I was too busy yammering. But hey, if anyone from Nintendo is listening, hey, look, these are things, for me to want to buy this game. I know my opinion doesn't mean squat, but I know a lot of other people feel the same way. And that's the two main things for me, is being able to play this game in bed and having a split screen. Being able to play with my family. Otherwise, look, I gotta thank Nintendo. It's a fun game. It's, compared to most shooters, it's family friendly, it's enjoyable. I always feel good when I play it. I don't feel angry and sad. But, I can't keep on with the series, unless they fix these things. And these are solved problems. It's not like I'm asking for a pony here. Look, I would take, if they could add this stuff to Splatoon 2 if they really wanted to. You see, I'm being reasonable here. I will pay $60 for a new game if they fix my, little quibbles with Splatoon 3. It's just a quality of life thing. Anyway, if you listen this long, thanks for listening to my rambling. If you agree, let me know in the comments. And also, if you disagree, you can let me know in the comments. And be sure to like and subscribe. We're keep more stuff coming on this channel. More Apple-related content, maybe some more gaming-related content if people like this sort of thing. But yeah, thanks for watching. We're going to get some good stuff going here.